Hi, this is AliShanMao, and in this video I'm going to show you a very handy gadget. This is a GPS logger. It actually says GPS speed meter, but I wouldn't call it that. It's a GPS logger from SkyRC. Very handy gadget. Very useful for RC pilots. So if you are an RC pilot or RC car driver, RC racer, this is really a very useful gadget. So what it does, actually, it has a built-in GPS antenna, and it will lock on few satellites, lock onto your position, and it will log GPS stuff for your GPS data, which actually includes your coordinates, your speed, your altitude, and it also records peak altitude or peak speed. This means the maximum speed you have taken or maximum altitude you have gone to. It will simply record that. Let's take a look at the features here. You can easily see it has a speed meter with top speed memory, top altitude, GPS coordinates, built-in 4M flash, timestamp logged for each track, built-in rechargeable battery, 150 minutes, support both metric and imperial systems, PC-Link for data logging, and Google Map. Yep, that's what I was going to tell you. It has that once you have logged your data, you can actually see your full flight path where your aircraft has been on Google Map, firmware upgradable. So basically it's very easy to use. Here you have the on-off switch. You can also power it with the RC receiver, so it uses that power coming from battery. It has a USB port, so it charges and transfers the data as well, and it has a mode button and enter button to stop recording. Alright, so very simple unit. Let me connect it to the computer and show you what kind of data it logs. I've actually used it on OFM Seeker 450 to find out my maximum speed or maximum altitude without having a FPV system with OSD. So let's give it a try. Alright, now that we are connected to the computer, I'm also recording the screen, so I won't post the video from my handheld camera. I'll use this Sony just for my voice recording. So let's start recording the screen. So once your GPS unit is connected, you need to go to the GPS logger, and here you are. So you have a map at the left side. You can also get the satellite or hybrid map. So I will simply go for hybrid. Then you go file and read. You will get data from your GPS logger. Once you have a data, you simply go at one of the places, one of these logged data, and click on it, and you can see this was one of the day when I tested the GPS unit in my car. So you can actually see that, let me zoom out a little bit, that this is the place where we live, just next to the stadium, okay, and I drove all the way down here to END Square. That is where the new market is, okay. Alright, most of the data that is logged is shown here. Let's check one of the quadcopter flights. So here we are for a quadcopter flight. I have done this flight using OFM Seeker 450 V2. This is the stadium area we fly at. You can see it. Okay. And this is the path I flew the quadcopter at. So I went all the way here, came back, circled round, and some more gibberish type of thing. And during this period, I have my peak speed was 56 km per hour. My peak altitude was 169 meters, and the total distance I covered was 1,913 meters. Let's check the other one. So this is the best one. Actually, you also gonna see the video. In fact, I'll put one of the clips. As you can see on this session, I flew the quadcopter just left, right, left, right, left, right. Why? Because I was testing the peak speed of my quadcopter. Maximum altitude I took was 56 meters. Maximum distance I traveled, total distance I traveled 1,497 meters. But the maximum speed I hit was 79 km per hour. Awesome. That's Seeker 450. It can hit 79 km per hour max. and that was only one day. We might get more speed if we keep trying. Alright, so later actually you can play any of your recording. You can actually export them to Google Earth KML file and send the file to your friends, family members, and they can see where you have been or where your quadcopter or your aircraft has been. Similarly, if you are driving the RC cars, you can easily use this to find out how fast your RC car is traveling at, what is the maximum speed your RC car is hitting, or if you're jumping, you can say what is the maximum altitude you hit. So basically, for me, I would say if I'm flying FPV on quadcopters without any OSD and just using FPV system, this is a very, very handy tool, because later I can see how fast I went, how high I went, and you know what was the total distance I covered, and I can even see it on Google Earth map, that how far and what areas I have been to. Similarly, you can use it on airplane, RC airplane, I mean anything that will actually carry it. This is a very simple and very, very lightweight unit. So if you are looking for this handy gadget, SkyRC has it. Possibly I will arrange it too if you people like it. Enjoy, and I'll be posting more videos and stuff.